Hi everybody. I figured that we could do a video together where I just, I kind of get ready. I think I'm going to play music in the background, so I'm not going to do this big voice thing. Kind of being whited out now. See, I always have to mess with the lighting. Okay, so don't mind my hair. I always do my hair after I do my makeup, before I do my eyeliner. That way, it doesn't get in my way. I can get rid of the like bands or clip marks that have formed. Let's go ahead and move that up a little bit. Okay, so I was figuring we could get my face looking nice together. So I don't know how this is going to come out. It's not really pre-planned. I will show you each and every item that I use. I'm going to use different items that I've never used before. So I'm going to test them out. You're going to be my guinea pigs with me, as I am my own guinea pig. So let's try it. Let's see what happens. Okay. I'll give you a minute on the music. I actually already put moisturizer on my face, so I've already let that dry. That's good to go. I wanted to try a new face primer. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. And Lorac, don't hate me, because I am such a Lorac fan and I love my primer. I actually went and got a bigger one. And I got a different kind of Lorac primer, which is for sensitive skin. I'll show you that in the next video. I have such a big haul video to do, so I figured I'd get ready for my haul video with you. Don't mind my nails. I wash my hands a lot, and not everybody has time for that as far as like painting their nails and being ready. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to start out with Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector by Becca. I haven't really heard or seen much about Becca, so why not give her a whirl? I wasn't overly impressed with her neutral eye palette that I had bought, but I guess it's because I have so many better names, so many more better names as far as neutrals and etc. And I thought it was much darker because of the online than it appeared when I got it, so I was really, I don't know. So let's go ahead and prime my face. Are you going to come out of the tube? Oh, you're resistant. I see. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this goes on really dry. Holy cow. What is this? Ever Matte Poreless. Jesus. It would not be mistaken with lotion. Just throwing that out there with you. For you. Oh my god. It's rubbing my skin off. This is so dry. Oh my god. I will never use this again. I literally just gave myself like a facial peel putting this on. So this is what it looks like when it comes out, and I am literally using this much. So I want to show you how much I'm using for it to like be like paste going on to my face. That's how much I'm using. I've used this. This would be my third round of a big lump of this shit. So I won't put it on. This might be the best stuff ever, but if you can't get it on your face, what is the point? So it's supposed to make you poreless and stuff. Oh yes, I have a pimple I have to cover up. I have some scarring too. My eyebrows aren't done. I am a hot mess. I don't know if I'm going to do my eyebrows right now, because that's a process. So, you get a 3. You get a 3 for application. Let's see how you do as far as being a primer. It was like, I mean, my face is dry. Like, it's matte. I can definitely feel that, but it's like peeling your skin off of your bones. Okay, I'm done with that. Moving on. So that again was Becca. That is the Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. We can give that a big old fat pass on my watch. Next. So this is a Becca foundation that I have. It's in porcelain. This is Ever Matte. I'm like afraid to put any more matte on my face by her. Okay, anyways. So this is Ever Matte Shine Proof Foundation in porcelain. I call it pale as hell. I actually call it pale as F, but I feel like the F-bomb doesn't need to be dropped unless it's extreme circumstances. So this is my color, pale as hell. And we're going to try this and see how this works. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on that for a few minutes. I'm not going to put that on yet. Slow down. Alright, so I just want to do a bunch of different testings. So I have a bunch of different, because you can tell I have really, like, deep bags. I mean, that should be pretty obvious on the camera. They're really inset and they're really dark. So I wanted to try using an orange lipstick. It's just a Wet n Wild lipstick. It's called Carrot Gold. It's the only orange one I could actually find. I guess this would be the perfect time to find an orange lipstick. It's nothing crazy. Literally just orange. Yeah. I figured I would try it. Why not try it on the camera with you? But let's put down some... Or let's go step by step, because I feel like there needs to be more than just carrot going on my eyeballs. Bags, eye bag balls, whatever. I'm just going to destroy everything real quick. Don't mind me. So my usual process with my under eyes, and I wanted to share this with you because we're going to change it up. So one that I'm really big fan of is the Lorac Primed and Poreless. Or Porfection, I'm sorry, not Primed and Poreless, that's Too Faced. I haven't even used that. This is Porfection. This is the one I usually use. And then I start off with Benefits Erase Paste. This is what usually goes under my eyes. It takes pretty good care of it, but it doesn't get rid of it all the way. And mine's in #1 Fair. Pale as hell. You should just assume anything that has any kind of color for your skin is pale as hell with me, because that's what I am. And when I'm tan, I'm fair. But nonetheless, anyways, and then over that, and around my eyebrows for kind of like a highlight, I use Bare Minerals Stroke of Light. Let's hold it that way. Bare Minerals Stroke of Light. I love this stuff so much. I use this stuff everywhere. Mine is a 1. Luminous 1. Pale as hell. So that's my usual go-to for my under eyes. However, I did see another makeup, or beauty guru makeup junkie YouTube use this very successfully on her under eyes. I don't know if her bags were any as bad or as inset as mine are. Mine are pretty. And I sleep. Like these are sleep bags. So I was born with this from my dad. So I just have to hide it. I can never make it better. So I wanted to try this, the Age Rewind. I saw a YouTuber makeup addict using this, and I wanted to try it. So it's Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is nothing new. Eraser Dark Circles. Apparently it makes it really like light and bright underneath your eyes, so I'm going to use that. And then I stumbled across this with really high ratings on Ulta. This is the Bare Minerals. It's well rested, and it's supposed to be eye brightener. So I was going to set with this. I've never set anything under my eyes, but let's try, because I usually have liner bleeding. So like after a little bit of wear, I get the raccoon eyes. So some liners do that, and we're going to try that. A lot of drugstore liners do that. So I'm going to try that to set it. And I'm not in order, to be honest with you. I think the first place we're going to go is with CK1. This had really great ratings on Ulta too. Mine's in light 1. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it'll focus. It's a CK1 3-in-1 concealer corrector. So this had really, really great ratings for under eye issues. So let's start with this one. I have not used it yet. I have not used any of these yet. I don't like these setups. Okay, so what do you want me to do here? Well, way to be different. I see. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna get my thumb workout in for the day. Don't worry. You feel the strength already. Alright, okay. Didn't take too long. Alright, so let's put some under my eye. In no particular direction. Now I will tell you, I love makeup brushes. However, I very much work with my hands when it comes to like my under eyes or my more in like crevice-y type areas under my nose. I have like red veining. I can't get rid of it. So I will use my finger to get under here and under here. This is probably best for a beauty blender. I have a beauty blender, but I have a finger too. So let's see. My only concern with using my finger is that my finger takes off more product. Then again, I've also heard that a lot of the different kinds of brushes and bristles absorb, and I've only recently gotten to the brush thing. I usually just worry about my makeup. But a lot of brushes and bristles absorb your foundation or your concealer, and it's not good for your brushes, and it takes a lot of the product off. How does that look so far? I still have pretty deep bags. Okay, so we're only in step 1, so that's not bad. It brightened it. It did. I don't know if you can really tell. Too much light on my eyes. How's that look? If I sit back, you go, whoa, they're concave. Alright, so that was the CK. I kind of like it because it's already done a good brightening. So it's lightened them up a lot. I dig it. I dig it. So over that, I'm going to put some orange. Let's see how this works. I'm kind of intimidated. But let's try it. Is that how that works? You draw that shit on there like a football player? Alright, let's try that. I'm supposed to counteract the blue and purple in your bags. So, essentially, even out your coloring. Okay. I literally just look like I have irritation under my eye. So I'm going to have to do more research on that. I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to apply this, or if this is the right kind of orange. I guess maybe there's different kinds of oranges. And of course it would be my job to not find the correct orange. Or my luck, rather. I wish you could see that. I have sunburn under my eyes. You can't see. Okay. I don't know how to make you see that. It's ridiculous, but okay. It still looks pretty hollowed out. Okay, let's keep going. We're building. This looks so bad. Alright, and I have to include pictures at the end because I don't think you can really tell the lighting. Something lost my words. I don't know. To figure it out. I don't think the orange works. I think I may give myself some sunburn. Oh, I don't like it at all. Oh, and the matte finishing stuff is like... Oh, it's drying me out. I'm getting splotchy. Can you see the splotchy dry skin patches? Like, do you see that? I don't have patchy dry skin until I put that shit on my face. Oh, that sucks. I don't know if you can see that. That's brutal. It's all over. Big no-no. This is a big no-no. Never ever using that again. Becca, for your prices, you are really, really, really not doing anything to support it. I am so unimpressed. Oh, I have dry patches everywhere. This is so bad. Alright, moving on. I don't even know what to do with that. I just want to put more moisturizer on my face because I don't know what to do. So we're gonna move on. I'm gonna put moisturizer back on my face because that was pretty terrible. That was so terrible. I can't even. I can't even. My poor face. That Becca product is a no. You get an F. Oh, so bad. Okay, so I'm staying Florac. Perfection. Throwing that out there. Okay, so we did that step with the CK, and we did the orange step where I gave myself a false sunburn. I don't know how that did anything counteractive with my bags, but maybe I have the wrong orange. Put a little excess lotion on my arm. Okay, so let's go back to the instant rewind shit for your under eye. Let's see if this works. Now, how does this... Oh my god. Why do they have to make everything so difficult? Can't it just be there? I'm gonna have super, super strong brawn hands by the end of this. Freaking Popeye in this bitch. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Okay. Let's go. Alright, hopefully that's enough. Let's see what this says. Okay. I could tell you I don't like the sound of the sponge. It's kind of weird. So, ready to go to football again? Who's got a fly flying around their bedroom? I do. Who has cats not doing their job? I do. She is laying on her blanket in the background. Uh-huh. Sounds like her. Just watching it fly around. Uh-huh. My next step with my bags is going to be trying the, what is that stuff called? Glam Glow or something like that. I got the sample pack, the sexy sample pack, and I want to try it. It comes with an eye brightener, so maybe that'll help with my bags. Okay, that's a little bit better. A little bit. It's brighter. Kind of. Okay, so that's that. So I like this and I like this so far. This one's pretty. I recommend this one pretty significantly. This one was really brightening. This one was a good base. It was kind of like almost like a primer to start building more coverage up on. So I like the CK1 3-in-1, and I do like the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles by Maybelline. So these two I like. So these two are good. I don't want to put any more Becca on my face. Maybe Becca is not a product for me. Her mattifying products are not for me. Maybe I thought I had combination skin. Maybe that's just in the summer and not in the winter. So this, I'm going to go ahead and pass on this. This is going to go right out with the primer, because I guess I don't need mattifying. So I'm just not going to go down that road. So let's use something else. I actually have Smashbox Halo that I wanted to try. It was a runner-up. Oh my god, part of my haul. Here it is. We'll try this stuff. See how we like it. I usually prefer powder though, I'm not gonna lie. How's the eyebrow? So I had a mishap, and it wasn't my fault, but I went and had my eyebrows waxed, and this woman plucked out like half of my eyebrows, so getting that to look connected while it grows back in has been the most challenging feat I think I've ever had with my eyebrows. So I haven't been defining them as much. They kind of seem fuzzy in my pictures just because I have to fill them in so much to just make it look like one solid eyebrow. It's not good. It's not good. This is okay. I'm going to try finding some other oranges by some other names and see if I can find something better in a different shade that works better. But this gives you a little hint of color, more beach, I've been to the beach kind of color, and not so much counteractive of the bags, if that makes sense. So I could do with or without the orange, probably more so without. I think it's an unnecessary step unless I find a better orange that works better than this. So I don't recommend using the orange from NYX to counteract the colors in bags. Moving on, I have brushes I want to use. Why? What is this? Why do you have to make my life complicated? What is this? What the hell is that? What is that? It's like you have to, what the fuck? Like you have to be some kind of science person to understand the hell is going on in the makeup. I don't even know how to open this. I have no idea how to, probably should have looked at this before I did the video. Oh my god, this is retarded. How do I get this open? I don't know what to do with this. It has a pull thing that's not pulling. Like, what is this? Can't get it open. Okay. Next. We'll come back to that. Because I can't get it open. So let's find a different setting powder. I'm sure I have enough powder everywhere to help with this situation. I can't see that far, so let's stick over here in this area where I can see. I'm just gonna use my Lorac foundation. We'll just set it with that. What did I use this for? Okay, powder foundation. This works. So this is the new It for Ulta brushes. Can't see it because it's so shiny and it glares. And oh my god, I can't get it in the mirror to work. Okay, so it's the It Cosmetics. This is It for Ulta, but this is not this. Oh, this is the airbrush one. Okay, so I was gonna say it's not the other one where you buy it and you give a brush to somebody else or something. This is blurring foundation. I like it because it's dense in the bristles, and I feel like I need that for powder because I don't usually use liquid foundation. We're gonna use it today, see if it helps my under bags, but we're just gonna set it with some powder. Camera is too far over to do that. Okay. I don't know what to do next. My plan's all messed up because it's all messed up. So we'll just go with this. I promise you next time we will use the finishing powder. Well, we're getting there. They don't look like bleak darkness. So let's do some foundation. Now I'm going to try out the Smashbox Liquid Halo HD foundation. I haven't tried this yet. I only swatched it. I really just like the bottle. So we're going to see how it works. I've actually read it after buying. I usually read purchases or read reviews before I purchase something. And it has really great reviews, so we're going to try it. And this is in one. Pale as hell. So we're going to try that. Let's try it. Usually I do Urban Decay if I'm going to do anything liquid or Kat Von D's. I haven't really explored outside of that area. I usually find things I like and stick with them. So here's to finding something new. Alright, so I have a billion brushes. What does each of them do? What is the one I'm looking for? What do you do? Push powder, you're not what I'm looking for. What do you do? Buffing foundation. I hope it works with liquid. So this is the other line. This is the Velvet Luxe line for It for Ulta. It's a cute little jewel butt. They all do. It's cute. I'm not overly girly, but it's soft. Soft. So we're using these ones together for the first time. And these ones I've already used. This line. The airbrush line. I've already used these, so I can do a review on those. These we're going to use right now. So let's do it. Alright, so it's very liquidy. I know liquid foundation, I get that. But it's very runny. Watery. Is that what you would use? So, goodbye clean brush. I hope this isn't too yellow for me. feel like my brush is judging me. It's like, why did you put orange under your eyes? Are you stupid? You fail. I skipped a step. So let's go back a step. It's hard when you're doing it while you're trying to like narrate it for people watching. It's difficult to do because you have to pay attention to your steps, which become a normal routine. And I am trying to narrate this video while I'm doing it, so I keep forgetting steps because I'm not used to having an audience. So this is what I normally use. This is nothing new. I swear by Cover FX. This is a cream concealer. I also usually use this on my under eyes, but on spots like this and on my chin, this is a good little spot corrector. This stuff is fantastic. I love it. I just love it. So I highly recommend Cover FX. So I put a little line on my hand. That's the foundation. I put a little line on my hand. Dab it. And dab it. So much dabbing. I have spots that need evening. Like under my nose is really bad. It's really red. So that takes care of those. Let's go over here. I just dab it when it's something that dark. It's still really dark, so let's add a little bit more to the round area. I like to use the dabbing motion because with the wiping motion, where I could get away with that on my chin, tends to wipe away too much of the too much of the concealer. Well, that'll be good enough for right now. We will cover it more. My skin's not too bad right now, so I don't have a whole lot of spots. Just gonna go where I put foundation already. And setting powder. We will reset. So bad at this. It's okay though. At least I'm here to provide comic relief. I'm gonna split this video up. This will just be my base video where I tested out a couple of things, and then we'll do a different video for eyeshadows and etc. You don't usually put anything on my forehead because my forehead's pretty clear. I will tell you that I highly recommend having like a rag to wipe off a brush or to take off some of the excess powder if you're going to use one brush for multiple colors. I do that. I also wipe the excess stuff off my hands. I have like a clean palette because I usually use the back of my hand. So back to the halo. My hand is so foundationed pretty. Oh, perfect. Let's go back and redo this. Just a little dab, dab, dab. Little dab. I don't want to overdo it because I don't usually do foundation, and my pores are very quick to clog. Okay, so we got a good base going on here. You're okay. I look evenly pale now. Evenly white. I keep forgetting to look at the little camera hole. Keep talking to myself over here, and I should be looking at the camera hole, so you guys don't think I'm like this crazy person not looking at you while I talk to you through the camera of a pre-recorded video. Anyways, don't judge me. It's been a long day. Week. It's been a long week. Let's be honest here. Okay, so I like the Halo foundation. The only thing I'm a little worried about is it may be too yellow for me. I'm kind of a cross between pink and yellow. I guess it just depends on my time of the day for my face. Dunno. I'm just going to set this with some regular... This is nothing out of the ordinary for me. This is just PF3 Perfection Bake Perfecting Powder from Laura. Nothing crazy. It's like a little marbleized foundation powder. It's pressed powder. You have to be gentle with this because if you really hit this with your brush, I mean, even if you mildly hit this with your brush and you're not gentle about it, it just kicks up so much powder. It wastes so much product. So we're going to use that. That is going to set my face. I'm like, where is that brush that's sitting right under my hand? If I had bright, glaring white light on my face all the time, I'd be pretty satisfied with how it looked. My skin, that is. This thing is angry. It's just angry. Luckily, I'll have my hair down. I'm so angry. I go down past my neck because I'm petrified of having a mask. So I always just kind of buff out or blur out or spread out this around the jaw area. I am anti having a mask. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. Okay, so I'm going to conclude the basic level of makeup on this video. I'll post this one as like how I do my face, even though it's all messed up. And it's also like a product review. So we got like a twofer in this video with a couple of things. Fair warning, don't go to Becca unless you really need drying. So for combination to really oily skin, I highly recommend Becca. Right now I would say that because it's getting colder outside, my face is getting a lot more dry. It does that in the winter to where I have to lotion and I always have chapped lip. Like, it's really bad. Like, my skin just dries out like a clam. Or a fish out of water. Clam? Okay. You get it, right? Like, if a clam was left in the sun, it would be dry. Anyways, let me just finish this up. So if you really need something that's drying, because you have a very oily face or a very strong combination leaning towards oily face, I would say Becca's really good. All her matte stuff is really good. If you have like combination going down towards dry, not for you. Like, it'll dry your face so much that it'll actually start to like peel the top layer. Like, it just dries it out like you got a sunburn and your skin just starts to peel, which is what I experienced. I had to wipe it all off. So that's my recommendation. Over oily skin, Becca matte stuff. Matte fortifying line, matte perfecting line, whatever she wants to call it. I threw it over there. I'm not going to get it and read it because I don't care. For something like me, Laura, I missed you. Okay, let's end this one and move on to makeup. So I'll be right back.